Welcome, everybody, to another great episode of Real Life Matters. Of course, I'm your host, DBoss. This episode's been brought to you today by Vance World Media, and he's up in Scarborough there off of Midland. If you want to do any production, your videos, your promos, you're welcome to do that here. But I got someone here, a special guest that I've known for a long time, but of course, he hasn't been on my platform for not at all. So, with no other further ado, let's go. We're going to find out what he's up to, what he's been doing. And with no other further ado, I introduce to you Rock the House.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. DBoss is in the building. How are you?
Rock the House. Rock
Yes,
the
ma'am.
House. Oh my gosh. This is a Toronto, for people that don't know, that's watching all over. This is a Toronto name brand that most people know.
Oh
Correct?
man, you're far too kind. You're far too kind.
All right. So everybody wants to know, Rock the House, what's your background and where you come from?
My both parents, mom and dad, came from a beautiful twin islands of Trinidad and Tobago. So, I grew up in Trinidad, left there when I was 15. And I'm Canadian by birth, but grew up in Trinidad as a baby. And
Oh,
left there when I was 15, went to New York, stayed there for like a year, and then I came to Toronto. And we haven't looked back since.
well, you got a lot of Trinidadian counterparts that come on here, so they were probably happy. And they're probably going to say, okay, what part of Trinidad?
Oh boy.
Trinidad big. Oh my God.
Trinidad. Well, I mean, relatively speaking, it's not that big, but my family is from South San Fernando. I grew up in Arima, though. So
Arima.
big up all Caribbean people, but especially my Trinidadian counterparts.
Right.
Big up.
All right. So most people want to know.
Oh,
So
big up to the Bajans too. Sorry, big up to all Bajans too.
well, all the Caribbeans, I don't want to get in trouble now with myself. So, so most people want to know, how did you come up with the name Rock the House?
I'll give you a quick little story. Coming up, people know that I used to DJ. I used to be DJ Rock the House. But before that, when I came to Canada, I used to do parties, all age parties.
Okay.
And every 2 months I had a different name. Every 2 months, DJ Degree, DJ Scratch, DJ Plug, DJ, all types of. And when I was trying to take it serious, I remember one day I was talking to my brother, my older brother Sean, and he said to me, "Man, you need to come up with something that's gonna stick in people's head. DJ Blow Off the Roof." Or DJ, you know what I mean? DJ Volcano Eruption, and then you DJ Rock the House. And to be honest with you, I was like, DJ Rock the House. You know what? I'm just gonna go with that. And then
Okay.
I just stuck with it.
All right.
And
So
that's the
Rock
true
the
story
House.
behind it. Yeah, that's the true story behind it. DJ Rock the House. That's what
Okay.
it was.
So you said you started DJing. So how did you know that you were going to be a DJ, and then you moved into your career, your music career, and then we'll talk about that after?
I'll give you another story.
Well,
I'm
that's
young.
it.
I'm young and impressionable, and I'm in Trinidad, and my mom took my brother, my sister, and myself to a Ron DMC concert in Trinidad,
Wow.
Port of Spain. I am approximately 11 years old. And back then, rest in peace to John Master J. I don't know if people know who John Master J is. Ron DMC is a trio group. It's a huge rap, rock and roll / rap group. And the DJ, they used to be endorsed by Adidas. You know, the shell toe Adidas, my Adidas. They even have a song by the name of Adidas, my Adidas.
Mhm.
But I remember being a kid, and the DJ took his shoe off, put it on his hand, and then he started scratching the records. And the whole crowd erupted. And I swear to God, as a young kid seeing that, I said to myself, I want to do that one day.
Wow.
And that's how the whole DJ was birthed. And then I went to New York, and that whole hip hop culture in New York, and you seen the guys with the big rope chains and the big cars and the big jewelry, and I was attracted to that lifestyle. So that, and then I just fell, now I shouldn't say victim, but I fell into that lifestyle as well.
Well, sometimes it could feel like a victim, but
Right.
when you're doing what you're doing. So when so you know how to sing or you just rap?
No, I was a DJ, full-fledged DJ. But
DJ.
yeah, I used to do parties.
Yeah.
My story is so deep because playing in the clubs. I've DJed in clubs all over the country, and I started doing mixtapes. You can go back and check this history.
Yes,
And
we
in
will.
doing the mixtapes, I started distributing mixtapes. After the tapes was CDs, I started distributing the CDs. But I would go to Miami, I would go to New York, I would go to England, I would go all over distributing these CDs. And because of that, I've developed relationships all over. I met a couple executives that used to work for BET, and then they invited me on to DJ on BET Rap City The Basement with Big Tigger. I don't know if people remember this.
Yes. Well, they
And
will remember because we got a big American, and we got global people watching. So
right. So I started DJing in the basement. They'll call me once, twice, three times, four times. I did it maybe 11 times. So that's how I actually got my notoriety. And from people seeing me on the television, yo, that's that guy from Toronto. Damn, he's on BET. So it just, it made my name become popularized, and it widened my whole audience. And that's how I became popular. But I'll have to say it's by doing the CDs, the mix CDs that was
okay,
distributed all over the world, all over the world.
okay,
And on my CDs, I will take other people's beats and I will remix by me dropping like a little verse in between. So now you will see Jay-Z featuring Rock the House, Pharrell featuring Rock the House, 50
so give
Cent
us a
featuring.
sample of a little mix that you put in there.
I mean, like, again, like, there'll be 50 Cent in the club. I will take the beat, I will
Yeah.
drop like a little verse, and I'll splice it and put it together. So now people will say 50 Cent featuring Rock the House. And then again, now it's like, oh, damn, this guy's rapping now. And I used to do it for fun, and I still do it for fun. My whole story really is, I utilize my name and my brand, and I started other businesses because I no longer DJ anymore. I own a few businesses in the city, and the music right now, me being completely transparent, I use the music, one, to keep me relevant, and two, I use it as a commercial to brand everything else that I do. Right now, again, I own two salons in the city, one downtown, 70 Dundas Street East, right above the Burrito Boys, right next to the Eaton Center. So we're right in the smack dead middle of the city, the heartbeat of the city, I like to say. All right. So that's 70 Dundas Street East. And then I own another one, Kennedy and Lawrence. That's
Okay.
1172 on Kennedy. Kennedy and Lawrence, north of Lawrence. Maybe two lights. Um, you know, and that's doing extremely well. And again, I was saying that I'm heavily involved in the real estate market
Okay.
in terms of, buying, selling, pre-constructions and stuff like that. I'm also right now in partnership. We're looking into opening a lounge,
Oh.
and then we also do. You know what? I'll say it. I'm actually working on a platform. No, I don't think I should say it because it's not done yet. I shouldn't say it. Next thing you know, somebody take my idea and they run with it. So I'm not
Oh.
gonna. But I'm working on developing a
Okay. You're just working
platform.
on something, a platform, which you will later disclose. So you got to come back on and tell us then.
One
That's all.
million percent. 1 million percent. I'm working on a platform to change some lives. You
Okay.
know. And that's really what it is, man. I'm more of a businessman, and this is me being transparent again. I'm more of a businessman than an artist. I
Okay.
use the music, one, give you some flavor, two, to meet people like you. have a conversation, get into the rooms, and 3, stay relevant. You know what I
All right.
mean?
So you mentioned a couple people that you worked with earlier. So who have you worked with in the industry that made you bring your brand to where it is?
So now I'm gonna give you another story because I'm full of stories.
It's all right.
All right, now you could do your research. I used to own a magazine. I no longer do it right now, called Ambush TV. So
Okay.
Ambush TV is somewhat like this, but this is about maybe 9 years ago when I did my last episode. It's not a magazine you read; it's a magazine that you watch.
Okay.
So what people don't know is no, it's longer than that because what Drake has been around for what 13 years now, 11, 12 years.
13, maybe. Yeah, about that.
All right. Well, anyway, um, a magazine that you watch instead of reading, and because I had the connection with BET, I used to go to the BET Awards, and I'll be backstage, I'll be in their trailers, and I'll interview every single artist that was presented on the show. So again, guys like, and again, you can do your research. I've interviewed Drake before Drake was Drake. This is when he was skinny little Drake with no hair on his face. You
Oh
know
my
what I
God.
mean? Yeah, yeah. So I mean, in meeting these guys and interviewing them, and my thing was everyone has a story, and everybody's accomplishment and successes. What's your blueprint? Everybody has their own blueprint. What I might do and you might do it, it might not come out the same. So I
Right.
would ask people like, how did you do it? How did you become successful? Give me your blueprint. And I mean, it was fun while it lasted. So who have I worked with? I worked with so many people, producers, DJs, rappers, singers, actors. Too many to name, to be honest.
Okay, so who would
And
you like
again,
to
I
work with?
challenge you could do your research, Google Ambush TV DVD, and then you'll see for yourself.
All right. So who would you like to work with that you haven't worked with?
Who would I like to work with that I haven't worked with? That's a really good question. Right now, I mean, I'm open, man. I'm open. I'm open. I'm not one of those guys, you know what I mean? I don't want to call myself a groupie, but I'm a fan of everybody, to be honest.
Uh-huh.
So if it's positive, if they got that swag, they got that flavor, I'll work with them. And it doesn't even matter what genre. Calypso, hip hop, R&B, Afro beats, reggae. It doesn't matter to me.
All
But
right.
you gotta be on a certain level, of course. You gotta be on a certain level.
All right. So while you were DJing or doing something, what's the craziest thing that ever happened to you?
Damn. While DJing?
Whatever. If it was DJing, if you're going back to your hotel, wherever.
I mean, but that's so relative, and that's what's crazy to me mightn't be crazy to you. But I mean,
That's not for you. It's what's the craziest thing that made you kind of like, whoa, this
man,
is happening.
I have seen it all, man. I can't even one thing that is crazy. There's so much to talk about. Like, the entertainment business is a crazy business. And sometimes people, they think because you're entertaining or they paid a price to come see you. Sometimes they feel like they own you. You
Oh,
know what I mean? So that being said, like I seen a lot of good, I seen a lot of bad. I seen a lot of good and I seen a lot of bad. You know what I mean? I would like to plead the fifth, but again, I've seen so much.
you
I've
got
seen
to plead the
robberies.
fifth.
Yeah, I plead the fifth. I've seen robberies. I've seen some tragic things happen to certain people. And then some fans, female fans, sometimes they try to go the extra yard to get what they need and want, especially the big celebrities. Um, I can't even name it, to be honest with you. I can't.
Yeah, okay.
I
Well,
can't.
the viewer is going to hold you to that one.
I can't. I can't. I can't. Right.
All right. So, okay. So, are you looking for any kind of to do any acting in the future or anything like that, or have you done?
Um, I think I'll be behind the scenes, maybe executive produce something. I have a
Okay.
buddy of mine. He's actually working on a script based on a true story. And they start shooting next year, and I'm involved, but it's really not my baby. It's his baby, but I'm assisting him.
Okay.
But and you know, we have a couple people in LA and stuff like that. But I mean, skies is the limit, man. Like the entrepreneurial spirit and brain. If it makes sense, definitely I'll do it. And I love entertainment. It doesn't matter if it's the music side, if it's acting. I'm a creative, right? I'm a creative
Uh-huh.
person. So that being said, even doing content and all of that, it's all part of the whole genre of entertainment. So yeah, I'm definitely down.
All right. So tell us how you came up with this song here. I don't know El Chapo.
Another story again.
Yes.
This song has been in my head for about 5 years.
5 years.
About 5 years. Unsettled. I don't have time to be going to the studio. I got my businesses to run. Now I'm clear. I'm focused. I'm sitting good. Financially, everything is solid. I have time. One day I was bored and I decided to go to the studio. I hit up my producer, this guy Audio Butter, and I went to the studio. We came up with the beat, and boom, I laid that song that I had in my head for 5 years, and this is what we have. And I'm
And how
actually
long did it take?
surprised that people are really receptive and they're digging it. They're vibing with it. You know what
So
I
how
mean?
long did it take you to put it together?
I'm not gonna lie to you. To create the beat took me 4 days just to
Wow.
make the beat alone because I'm making the beat. I'm not liking it. Let me tweak it. I'm not liking it. Let me tweak it. Let me So the beat took me 4 days. To lay the song was like about maybe an hour and a half.
Okay.
I'll say about an hour and a half. So yeah.
Well, we're gonna hear this right now. So you could it's yours, it's your time. So you could do whatever you want while it's going on or while it's playing. You could do whatever.
I mean, I just want people to vibe out to it. It's a catchy song. It's doing exactly what I needed it to do. It's beat
Mhm.
driven and chorus driven. You play it twice, 3 times. I am guaranteeing you it's gonna stick in your head. That's guaranteed. Let me say
That's
one more
guaranteed.
time.
People, he's
You
guaranteeing it to
you
you.
play it once, twice, 3 times. I am guaranteeing you it is going to stick in your head.
All right. Well, let's listen to this one and we'll be right back.
Yes, the boss. You bob in your head. Bob, 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 Bob. You're playing the instrumental.
Oh, it is?
That's the instrumental.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to cut this one out. We're going to have to cut this one out. And I'm going to have to play the next one because I thought well, you could have sang to it.
Right?
Yeah, you could have sang to it. So, but it's okay.
You
We'll
want to
let
play
it,
you want to play you want to play the radio edit. It says
the
radio edit.
radio edit. Okay, just hold on. We're gonna get it. We'll get it to. This is Real Life Matters, people. So let me say
Real
that
life matter. Your boy
intro.
rock the house. I don't know El
Intro.
Chapo.
Clean, not the acapella.
Nope.
Clean. It says I don't know acapella clean
Nope.
MP3. That's the one.
Not acapella. No, radio.
Radio. Come on now. It must be this one.
It probably say radio on radio.
No, it's the picture. No, but it has an MP3 there. What
Yeah,
is it?
but there's about 5 or 6 different versions. There's the radio,
Yeah.
there's the instrumental, there's the
This is
acapella.
the people. This is what happens when people are DJs, and I'm not a DJ.
Right.
So
The radio,
okay, I got the
the radio
dirty.
version is the clean version.
Okay, intro edit clean. No, I don't know which one. Just 1 second, everybody.
Not acapella, not acapella.
Acapella. Well, let me see if it's this one. Clean. It must be this one because it just says clean. It doesn't say radio on anything.
All right.
Okay, well, we'll take a chance.
Again, twice or three times, it will stick in your head. Guaranteed.
Yeah. This one.
Hopefully.
I wanna pray for a king, so I get it back then I king. I don't know what Chapo, but I know his family. I wanna pray for a king, so I get it back then I king. I don't know what Chapo, but I know his family. I wanna pray for a king, so I get it back then I king. I don't know what Chapo, but I know his family. I wanna pray for a king, so I get it back then I king. I don't know what Chapo, but I know his family. Get it on the cuff, yeah, I'm talking up. Make it act so tough, but really soft like fluff. In this world we live in, yeah, they gonna call your bluff. Custom slid and packages, I get adrenaline rush. Rock the house is back. Coking on a track. Every time we in the club, the DJ's pulling back. I'm back, it's a fact. Please do not get packed. I hope you get your money and I hope you make it stack. I wanna pray for a king, so I get it back then I king. I don't know what Chapo, but I know his family. I wanna pray for a king, so I get it back then I king. I don't know what Chapo, but I know his family. I wanna pray for a king, so I get it back then I king. I don't know what Chapo, but I know his family. I wanna pray for a king, so I get it back then I king. I don't know what Chapo, but I know his family. Be the one with the weight for plate 28. If none of us don't know you, then we can't conversate. Ain't no time for no discussion. Ain't no time for
no debate. I got two.
But I'm not Kevin Gates. Better leave your girl at home. If she loves to roam, get around like for sure she's getting owned. That house is my name, reputation real strong. I've been doing my thing, doing it for so long. I wanna pray for a king, so I get it back then I king. I don't know what Chapo, but I know his family. I wanna pray for a king, so I get it back then I king. I don't know what Chapo, but I know his family. Hustle 101. In most cases, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Fine. I wanna pray for a king, so I get it back then I king. I don't know what Chapo, but I know his family. I wanna pray for a king, so I get it back then I king. I don't know what Chapo, but I know his family.
Wow. That sounds good. And you can hear your voice in there, so we know it's you.
Telling you, man, they want a price for a key. So I get the price back a key. I don't know what Chapo, but I know his family. That's right.
What's El Chapo? What's an El Chapo?
Wow, you got to do your research. Your listeners know who El Chapo is.
Research. This is Real Life Matters. We're here to educate people.
Yeah, El Chapo. El Chapo is a cartel leader.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And I don't know El Chapo, but I know his family. I don't know him direct. I know him. Right? So I said, I don't know El Chapo, but I know his family. They don't want to I don't know El Chapo, but I know his family.
His familia.
La familia.
All right. So you have any other songs or, you're going to be releasing out this year or not really?
I got a bunch of songs again in my head that's not recorded yet. A lot of people do know me for that other song. I'm from Toronto, where I do it big. Everybody in my city know I do it big. I'm drinking good and I'm puffing loud. I'm grinding hard, trying to make my whole city proud. Woof. I'm in Toronto, where I do it big. Everybody in my city know I do it big. I'm drinking good and I'm puffing loud. I'm grinding hard, trying to make my whole city proud. Woof. People know me for that song. Rock the House.
You heard it here, everybody.
Rock the House for my city. That's on YouTube. You see me flying a plane around the CN Tower. You know? And again, I got like at least 4 or 5 more songs I'm going to be dropping before the end of the year.
Well, you got to come back also. You got to come back and let us know when you're going to be dropping them.
And I do apologize. The next time I come back, we'll be more organized. We'll be more clean. Everything will be queued up properly. And yeah, definitely.
So you
And
have
we gotta do like a giveaway for one of your audience or something like that, a purse or some shoes or
mm-hmm.
something. Or a matter of fact, we could do it right now.
All right.
I
All
got
right,
a
people,
pair.
it's a giveaway.
I got a pair of MCM boots, size 7, females. If you want, they're worth about maybe $1,100. If you want, you could do some type of competition or something like that. We'll give it away to one of your viewers. Size 7
Well, they
MCM.
gotta be size 7. Hey, what happened to the people that take size 12? Like me.
I'm just telling you what I got right now. I'm
You tell
telling
me
you
what
what
you
I
got.
got.
No. He says, tell me what he got. That means he don't got nothing for me. He got, hey, people, he got nothing for DBoss.
That's it. That's it.
he got to drop you a purse or something.
That's it.
All right. So any shout outs that you want to give to people?
One, I want to shout you out first and foremost. Life
Thank you.
matters. Thank you for having me. And thank you for everybody that's rocking with me, man. Thank you to everybody that support my businesses. Again, the barbershops are very known. And yeah, man, shout everybody out. Everybody. Once you're positive, you're productive, you know what I mean? You're progressive. I'm shouting you out.
And your barber salons, I remember you said there's one in Toronto. Just tell the address again, and in Scarborough.
The one
So
downtown, 70
yeah.
Dundas Street East, upstairs, right above the Burrito Boys. And the second location is 1172. That's 1172 Kennedy Road, and that's Kennedy and Lawrence. One
Yeah.
light north of Lawrence. And they're
All right.
called Rock the House Barbershop and Spa.
Yeah.
And it's Rock the ROCK space DA. So it's not Rock the, Rock the,
Duh.
Rock the House. You can also follow me on social media. My IG is I am Rock the House. I am Rock the House. ROCKDAHOUSE. And
All right. And what about your Facebook?
Facebook. I have the barbershop Facebook.
Oh, okay, but you're not on
Under
there.
my real government name. We won't call that out.
Ah!
But Twitter is Rock the House, same thing. I'm on Twitter as well. And yeah, man. I mean, when people want to get in contact with you, they'll find a way. You know that.
Yeah, they will.
They'll find a way. New single about to take over the airwaves and the streets. I don't know El Chapo. It's available on all streaming platforms. And I'm telling you, we flying to Mexico in 2 weeks to shoot the video. So get ready for that. And this is what we rocking with all summer. I don't know El Chapo, but I know his family. Nigga wanna price for a key. So I gotta pass Ben a key. I don't know El Chapo, but I know his family.
All right, everybody. You heard that, family. So I do want to thank the viewers tonight for watching Real Life Matters with our special guest, Rock the House. And he's going to come back, as we said. So anyways, peace out.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Bless.